This stop is South Cargo Road and Cargo Plaza. Next stop, Cargo Plaza and North Service Center. This stop is Cargo Plaza and North Service Center. Next stop, Cargo Plaza and BLDG 86. This stop is Cargo Plaza and BLDG 86. Next stop, Cargo Plaza and 150th Avenue. This stop is Cargo Plaza and 150th Avenue. Next stop, 150th Avenue and 147th Street. This stop is 150th Avenue and 147th Street. Next stop, 148th Street and 147th Avenue. This stop is 148th Street and 147th Avenue. Next stop, 150th Street and 133rd Avenue. This stop is 150th Street and 133rd Avenue. Next stop, 150th Street and 130th Avenue. This stop is 150th Street and 130th Avenue. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and Sutphin Boulevard. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and Sutphin Boulevard. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 147th Street. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 147th Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 145th Street. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 145th Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 143rd Street. Transfer available to Q40. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 143rd Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 142nd Street. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 142nd Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 140th Street. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 140th Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 135th Street. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 135th Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 133rd Street. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 133rd Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and Lincoln Street. Transfer available to Q9. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and Lincoln Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 128th Street. Transfers available to Q10 and Q10 Limited. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 128th Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 127th Street. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 127th Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 122nd Street. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 122nd Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and Lefferts Boulevard. Transfers available to Q10 and Q10 Limited. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and Lefferts Boulevard. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 118th Street. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 118th Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 116th Street. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 116th Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 111th Street. Transfer available to Q37. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 111th Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 109th Street. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 109th Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 109th Avenue. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 109th Avenue. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and 102nd Street. Transfer available to Q41. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and 102nd Street. Next stop, Rockaway Boulevard and Liberty Avenue. This stop is Rockaway Boulevard and Liberty Avenue. Next stop, Cross Bay Boulevard and Liberty Avenue. Transfers available to the A train, Q52 SBS and Q53 SBS. This stop is Cross Bay Boulevard and Liberty Avenue. Next stop, Sutter Avenue and 93rd Street. This stop is Sutter Avenue and 93rd Street. Next stop, Sutter Avenue and 91st Street. This stop is Sutter Avenue and 91st Street. Next stop, Sutter Avenue and 88th Street. This stop is Sutter Avenue and 88th Street. Next stop, Sutter Avenue and 85th Street. This stop is Sutter Avenue and 85th Street. Next stop, Pitkin Avenue and 84th Street. This stop is Pitkin Avenue and 84th Street. Next stop, Pitkin Avenue and 81st Street. This stop is Pitkin Avenue and 81st Street. Next stop, Pitkin Avenue and 79th Street. This stop is Pitkin Avenue and 79th Street. Next stop, Pitkin Avenue and 76th Street. This stop is Pitkin Avenue and 76th Street. Next stop, Pitkin Avenue and 4 Bell Street. This stop is Pitkin Avenue and 4 Bell Street. Next stop, Pitkin Avenue and Grant Avenue. This stop is Pitkin Avenue and Grant Avenue. Next stop, Pitkin Avenue and Autumn Avenue. This stop is Pitkin Avenue and Autumn Avenue. Next stop, Lafayette Street and 149th Avenue. Transfers available to Q11 and Q41. This stop is Lafayette Street and 149th Avenue. Next stop, Pitkin Avenue and Euclid Avenue. Transfers available to the A train, B13 and Q8. This stop is Pitkin Avenue and Euclid Avenue. This is Q7 to East New York Euclid Avenue. A fare is required to ride.